What is up, guys? This is On&Off Football, and the Green Bay Packers did it. They knocked off the undefeated at-home Dallas Cowboys to send themselves to the divisional round against who else? The 49ers, to play in Santa Clara, where they will be taking on the number 1 seed in the NFC to potentially get a shot at the NFC Championship game. This is an unbelievable win. Not just the fact that, okay, yeah, it's the Cowboys. The Cowboys, they do this every year. They think this is their year. They're going to go to the Super Bowl. They're going to go to the championship. Second seed and all. Home field advantage, where they're undefeated. The Green Bay Packers don't care. They went into that field. They said, let me drop 48 on you. Dak Prescott, he gave them a touchdown. 1 pick 6 for Dak Prescott. I mean, that's unbelievable. Dak Prescott had 9 picks this whole season. And he went into yesterday's game with 2 picks and a pick 6. And the Packers only had 1 pick 6 before that. So an unbelievable defensive performance. An unbelievable performance by Jordan Love. Jordan Love was slinging the ball out there. I have never seen such great development for a quarterback throughout the season from the beginning and to the end, especially going into the playoffs. A debut in the playoffs that we will never see again from such a young quarterback in their first year starting. I don't think we can ever see anything like this. CJ Stroud and Jordan Love are the future of the NFL. They are both the future of the NFL. 16 of 21 for 272 yards and 3 touchdowns. Almost a perfect passer rating. Unbelievable. 157.4. An unbelievable passer rating. Could have been 158.4, but Tucker dropped that ball. I don't even know why Matt LaFleur started passing the ball. Dak Prescott threw for 60 passes, completed 41, 403 yards, 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. But it didn't matter at that point. The Packers sat their starters. The secondary was done playing for that day. It was over. An unbelievable game by the Green Bay Packers offense. I mean, unbelievable. Basically, every drive was a score. They punted, I think, 2 or 3 times. That's unbelievable. Packers gave Aaron Jones the ball, and Aaron Jones did what he does best. Aaron Jones, 21 carries, 118 yards, and 3 touchdowns. An average of 5.6 yards per carry. Unbelievable. Just phenomenal. Romeo Doubs last week was coughing up blood. He goes into AT&T Stadium, 6 receptions for 151 yards and a touchdown. Luke Musgrave, 3 for 52 and a touchdown. Wicks, 2 for 25 and a touchdown. It's just a phenomenal scheme that Matt LaFleur is running to get all these young receivers the ball. Jalen Reed didn't have a reception. He didn't have any scheme. He was not schemed into this game at all. But when you have so much talent around the field, you're going to have so many options. And that's what Jordan Love uses. He uses his options to get the ball to his young, talented receivers. And unlike Rodgers, he actually doesn't have favorites, so he'll pass it to whoever's open. Rodgers relied on too many receivers that he had the better relationship with and that he knew was better. But Jordan Love trusts all of his receivers, and they cooked, and they did what's best, and they caught the ball, scored touchdowns. An unbelievable performance by the offense. And those touchdowns that Jordan Love was throwing, that Romeo Doubs touchdown that when they went for it on 4th and 2, unbelievable throw. I do not know how he got that ball in there. Keyshawn Nixon with the sack. Devondre Campbell with the sack. Lucas Van Ness with the sack. Preston Smith with the sack. Darnell Savage with a pick 6. Finally, Darnell Savage has done something. We were waiting for this. Jair, as always, just unbelievable. Unbelievable performance. 1 interception. He did roll his ankle. Hopefully, he is doing okay. Anders Carlson is a little bit of a concern. Still 6 points. Daniel Whelan, 3 punts inside the 10. Unbelievable. Cowboys didn't have the best game running. Dak Prescott again, 41 for 60, 403 yards, 3 touchdowns. Stats-wise, that's good, but it didn't matter in the end because you didn't win the game. Tony Pollard, 15 for 56, 1 touchdown. Dak Prescott, he was running all over for a little bit, but pointless carries, 6 for 45, almost more than Tony Pollard. The Packers' rush defense has been better and better every week. Yeah, the Cowboys don't have the best rushing offense, but still. Unbelievable defense yesterday. Just unbelievable. CeeDee Lamb, 9 for 110. Who cares? That was at the end of the game. Michael Gallup, 6 for 103. Jake Ferguson, 3 touchdowns, 1093. Brandon Cook. I mean, defense just overall played so well. Just overall. Now, the Packers are going against the 49ers, which they don't have the best pass against. But this game is just, this was more than what we hoped for. You go into next week's game with no expectations, and you'll be surprised if the Packers win, because there is still a chance the Packers win playing like this. Cowboys had the best ranked offense in the NFL, and the Packers only held them to 32. Basically, they held them to 16 points. They really just gave up those 2 touchdowns on the second stringers or the third stringers. Packers just, they need to go into these games feeling like they have nothing to lose, and they will win. Niners game isn't out of reach. Packers are a 10.5 underdog. That's insane. They don't believe in the Packers like we do. The Packers are a team that you can't sleep on. They're so young. They're talented. You don't know what you're going to get out of them. You don't know how to scheme for them because you'll never expect what they're going to give you. You can't because they're so young. They're gonna do different things. Matt LaFleur may be the coach for the last 4 or 5 years, but they've been amazing. Matt LaFleur needs to get his flowers. Joe Barry, phenomenal performances throughout the last 3-4 weeks. Sorry, not 4 weeks. Panthers game was atrocious. 3 weeks. But yeah, Packers get the dub. They get it done. Let's see if the Packers could actually beat the 49ers and Jordan Love can do what Rodgers can't. That will put a debate of whether or not Jordan Love is better than Aaron Rodgers, but I feel like I know the answer to that. But yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and go Pack Go.